Is he the most unstoppable player in the NBA?
No, I'm talking about strictly offensively. LeBron's more unstoppable. Know why? Because when it matters most, Harden stopped.
I knew you was going to make a playoffs argument. This has nothing to do with playoffs.
Yeah, it does.
Who's just most unstoppable as far
when
as
it counts or when it doesn't count? Like, isn't it when it counts?
No
like,
scenario, just skills. Who's most unstoppable?
But you have to apply the skills to games. And when it matters most, this dude stops himself. That is, you can't be the most, you know who the most unstoppable player of all time was? It's not close. Michael Jordan, because when the pressure was on, he's already the most, he got better. James Harden is offensively impossible to deal with unless you get to the point where it matters most, then you can rely on him to mess it up. That's a battle he has with himself. He's going to have to get that fixed before I say he's the most unstoppable.
What do you think James Harden should be?
Well, I think he should be right about where he is because I talked about the responsibilities allocated to other individuals. Then you have a guy like James Harden. Owner Tillman Fertitta comes on the show with us and highlights how effective James Harden was as a defender in the post. The flip side to it is that it's so rare that you see him play defense. And for so many years, he's been maligned for his unwillingness to defend that it's hard to put him above the other guys that we mentioned because
the problem.
Do you think that James Harden will ever win another MVP?
I don't think so, but I think it's possible. Let me tell you this much. He will be an elite player and an elite offensive player. James Harden is the truth and a half. He's unstoppable, and the rules, and give him credit because he's a magician from the standpoint that he mastered the rules that are allowed today to his benefit.
Is Harden the greatest scorer in this era?
No, this is pure recency bias and foolishness. People aren't thinking it through. No.
But I will say this. James Harden is the greatest scorer in the game today.
Jimmy Butler recently sat down with the Players Tribune, and when he was asked who he thinks is the most unstoppable player in the NBA, he said it's James Harden. And what he said exactly is, hey, the guy is averaging 39.5 points in the streets. That's 40. And that's James Harden. I mean, he's a lefty. You want a mid-range pull-up. You want a floater. You want a layup. You want a dunk. You want a free throw. He's legendary for his step back.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him for 12 for a swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole field, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the name, so got the cash out. Told him wipe a no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where I was at back, where the stash at. Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac, cause I know these niggas got to where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Try to give me 5 mile water, I lay it down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. A lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, bitch caught her. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that's looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip, my whips is keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the seat. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Told him for 12 swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the no, so got the cash out. Told him wipe a no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where? I've been moving them out, and steal it with me, then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest, put the wood in the mouth. Don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. She sucking on dick, no hands with it. I just made the rolling plane like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a crib. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my shit. Got it out the mud, there's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, when I had a job, South Street wealthy.